the story, I won't say that. But what I was gonna say is everybody wasn't concerned or worried about him in the beginning, but now everybody is. But you just said you did try to help him, but he moved on. But that's what I was being told. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a lie, and maybe he did lie,
I
whatever
don't
the
mean
case
to
may
cut
be.
you off, boo, but that's what happened. When somebody try to, like Super even said it, like when he tried to help him, if Shamar go about his own way, Super not the type of person to call, where you at, bitch?
He
Super
ride
don't care
around
how many
Atlanta.
followers you got. Yeah, he
I
don't,
mean, I
Super don't
mean,
care
I
how
mean,
many
twin.
followers you got.
I,
Oh,
I get that. I get that
he's
now
the
that he
hell out
said
of
it, but
life.
that was not what it was.
No, no,
That
I
stuff
know, not
wasn't
for
what
you,
was
boo. I'm
told
just
to
saying in
me.
general, not for you, boo.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying, like, just in general, like, even about when it came down to the manager part, Super even said it that somebody asked Super to do it. Super was like, nah, I'm good. I can help him make money and put him on money. Same thing with us. Super always want to put us on money. Super like, sis, come on, Miko, y'all get money. Come on. So that's what he do for his friends.
Yeah,
He
that's
never
what I
came out
do.
his mouth and said manage and say, he
Yeah.
even told us, like, somebody told me to manage your mom, but I was like, hell no, girl, I don't want to do all that, but I can put him on to make some good money. That's what. So I just want to clear that. He the host of pause. I
Mm,
just want to clear
okay.
the air. We
Yeah, I
just
don't
clear
want no money
everything.
off my
Right.
friends. I don't want
Yeah.
nothing off of them. I make my
No,
own
I
money.
don't.
We can
No,
get money together.
It wasn't.
That's how I am.
He never said anything about y'all wanting money off of him. That's not what he ever would have
So
said
what's up
to
with the
y'all. What he
contract?
did say, it
Somebody
was a lot of people.
really quick. Somebody said the contract fake. The no attorney, no lawyer, and chat GBT. What is GBT? What the fuck?
Chat GBT is an app. It's an AI app that you could
Oh.
type in whatever you want for them to do and they do. But the contract definitely was notarized, and you don't need a lawyer to sign a contract for two parties to sign a contract. Only time you need a lawyer is
I
if
don't want to ask
if
Mother
it's
Goat. I don't
breach.
talk to Mother Goat. For what?
Huh?
Huh?
They talking about add Mother
You said
Goat.
what?
For what? I don't talk to him.
Oh.
Moving along.
Um yeah, and my bad. And yeah, so Shamar got a contract in his email that he signed, and then we also went to a notary person. We both had to sit down with our IDs and we both had to read, because I guess with notaries you have to make sure that a person comprehends on everything before you sign. So I have a
So does
paper
Shamar
sign that
comprehend?
we got.
Does Shamar comprehend?
Yes. Yeah, he read it. Shamar's, see, the thing I say about people, because I don't like when people do that to him, because I think it's funny. Shamar's not dumb. Shamar knows how to read. He just don't know how big. He don't know how to say big words. So when he don't know how to say a big word, he'll ask you like, "Hey, what's this word?" or "How you spell this word?" But Shamar know how to read. Shamar didn't read. He wouldn't be able to read all y'all damn comments when y'all be talking during his lives. Shamar know how to read. It's just he don't know big words. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think
Shamar,
Shamar.
that's,
I think Shamar might know big words. He might just gotta sound it out. If you sound it out, you'll get the word.
oh my
Good.
gosh.
I'm
No.
playing on my brother's side.
Yeah, no. He know how to read. He just don't know big words. So like
Not sound it
He
out.
know big. I know he know big words.
any big word, he'll be like, "Hey, can you tell me how to spell this?" You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all. Enough for trying to
Ain't
play in
nothing wrong
Shamar
with
face with
that.
me. That's my homeboy. So I don't, okay, can we get
Yeah,
past
he's
the jokes and
not
get back to the point at hand? Because I don't
yeah,
give a
he's
fuck. I know nobody feel that's still my homeboy. So what's next?
yeah, he's not yeah, he's nowhere near. I hate when people say he's nowhere near slow. He's very,
Well,
very
I don't give a fuck
intelligent.
about y'all falling out. I don't give a fuck about none of that. That's still my friend. So what's next? I don't care about it being the phone, handicap. I don't give a fuck if he told you, oh, Super ain't help me, bitch. Every time that bitch called me, that door be open for his ass to swing in. And he never comes in with nothing. He always well taken care of when he come with me. And it's all my doors always open. So I don't care about none of that. That's still my homeboy. So I stand on
Right,
that. So I
and
don't give a fuck.
Super, no one is saying that you not his homeboy. I just, if I didn't
No,
think
I
that you,
just feel like y'all keep being funny and I'm just sitting up here while y'all being funny about my
who
motherfucking
being
friend. And that just
funny?
made me feel. Oh, but y'all keep repeating. You know, we know Tamar can't read. He can read, but he can't read big words. I said it 7 times.
No, I said
We
I
all
was.
know that. Bro, you said it 7 fucking times. God damn. We know. He can't read that
So
good.
she not. So
Like,
she not
girl,
Shamar. So she not Shamar manager no more. Y'all. Well, she said this. What she said. If
your phone,
somebody
hold
want
on,
to
your
be his
phone
manager,
breaking up, Iron Man. Iron Man.
Huh?
she
No,
said if
I'm
somebody
just
want to be.
saying, y'all know how I am. I want to
Can
sit
y'all
up
hear
here.
me?
They being funny and shit, and I can't
Can
Yeah,
y'all
laugh.
we
hear
can
me?
hear you. She said if somebody want to be his manager, they gotta buy her out the
Yeah, but we hear
contract.
you now, girl. But y'all know that's
They
Okay,
my
so
said
that's
what?
still my homeboy.
Yeah, what I was saying was, reason why I said it two times is because I don't know which one it was when they were saying he just gotta spell it out. So that's why I said again to clear that he's not. You
sound
know what I'm
it.
saying? He's not slow. He's not slow. So
They say,
don't.
how much is it for to buy you out? Somebody want to buy management. They say, how much is it to pay buy you out?
I got that. It's been all this been going on in one day. I haven't even really sat down to even do anything or talk to a lawyer or
Super.
anything. So
500? You say it was what, 1,500? Because the book is on the 15. What, 1,500 you said? 15,000?
yeah, so that if someone definitely want to buy him out, we could definitely talk to a lawyer. But yeah, all this would happen in one day, so I'm not finna just throw numbers out there because I don't even know.
My girl been
That's
making
a
money.
whole nother ball game.
My girl got her
Again,
nails done and everything. Come on, girl. Let me see them lashes. I think my girl got a lash. My girl probably
oh no,
riding in my
I
pocket
don't got no. I don't.
2024. My bitch
Hold on,
probably
wait,
riding in a 2024 G Wagon. Okay, bitch, you
wait.
eating up Shamar money. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
She's
so
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 messy.
first, so first and foremost, first
You
and
got a
foremost.
G-Wagon, Ahmed?
Yeah. She got her new G Wagon
Oh,
fresh
no,
off the
she
lot.
about her business now.
Hey,
That lady ain't
I'm
spending no money because that girl about her coins. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
She about her
sorry.
business. When I fuck
She
with her,
was
First,
she about her
playing.
first,
She
coins.
was
She don't
first
got
and
no
playing.
business.
She
foremost,
was
Super know
playing.
me. I've been having money. I've been having my nails done. Been having my hair done.
Yeah,
And before Shamar,
she about
I've
her
been
coins.
able
She
to
don't
pay
mind.
any fucking
And
body.
she don't mind paying people. That's why I don't think she would.
So
I'm
let's
not
get
saying it's
that
true or
clear in
false.
the
I'm
air.
being, it's allegedly. But she don't mind paying money. That baby, that bitch, well, how much you charge? And she pays. Don't argue. She be like, oh, that's a good price. Okay, period. I guess it's like it. Like I'm gonna give her that. That's why I say it's kind of like, damn, what's going on? So yeah, that's why I'm asking all the questions that the people are putting in the comments, the good
Yeah,
questions. The
and I'm
people want to know about this all over the internet. But she always been, you know, she. I don't know if she was taking advantage of him or not, but like I say,
Super,
she
you wanna know what's
paid, she
crazy?
booked her.
For your 20 verses, me and Shay was gonna surprise and pop up. That shit was gonna be so fucking funny, Super. You was
You
gonna say
said
some
for
funny
what?
shit. Your 20 verses. Remember you was gonna do the 20 verses? I said me and Shay we was gonna surprise and just
my
Oh,
pop
bad,
I
up.
don't
y'all.
even remind me right now. Like Shamar just all of this going on just don't remind me right now. It's just like I don't want to hear about no 20 versus 1 or nothing that I had going on with Shamar right now. And they got all this going on. It's just like all my people, everybody. It's just like it's stressful right now. This is stressful for me right now. It's just a lot. I just was excited.
But
Everybody
I
around the
think
world was all
somebody.
excited. It was gonna be
I
lit
also
and
think
funny.
somebody got questioned. She was living in the same hotel that Shamar was living. I already established that. Like I was staying there with Shamar for a week. That's how I met Shamar. I was there for one fucking week. Like what the fuck? I was not fully staying there with Shamar. I stayed at that hotel 1 week, a weekend to be exact. I don't know why people keep saying that.
No matter if you did, y'all was working on y'all way up, grinding, getting bookings, living the, that come up, hustle and flow dream. You feel me?
Yeah, but people, but
That's
people,
how it be. It be a
people
good
keep
story. That's
saying
a
that.
good
Like,
story.
I literally the first day I met Shamar and I hung out with him and LaShawn. The very next day is when we started doing the 20 verses. Is when I reached out to the people that same week. Like y'all act like I knew Shamar for a long time. We stayed in the damn hotel for a long time. Da, da, da. And even when Shamar was staying in the hotel, I said, y'all talking shit about Shamar staying in the hotel, but Shamar hotel rent more than half of y'all rent a month. That's what I used to say always in the beginning.
So do you feel bad for kicking Shamar out the hotel or making them get it in their name or whatever on live? Do you wish things could have went differently, even if y'all fell out, even if y'all went separate ways? Do you wish you could have did something different and he could have like because this was a lot? So what do you think? Do you
Honestly,
feel like this was well overdue?
yeah, honestly, me no, because as I told Twin when we first started talking,
Thank you.
this was not the first time that Shamar did this to me.
I just followed you, kids. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, this was not the first time that he did this to me. So when it got too
Mm.
serious to where you had to go live about it, when you literally were just in the car with me, it's like, yeah, no, go ahead and fit for yourself because he did it again. Like I told you, he did it to the neighbors, he did it to LaShawn. You know what I'm saying? And from that, well, Tyra said he ain't said to her, but yeah, it's like it was always you talking about me to people. So maybe if it was one
Do
time,
you think?
huh?
Do you think his boyfriend was using him?
With that situation, I honestly feel like it was like Tamar and her ex-husband, if that makes sense. Like in the
Mm.
beginning, I feel like it probably was for the financial gain. But you know, when somebody first take care of somebody and they provide for them, you gravitate to love that person or care for that person. I do
Mm.
feel like now he do
Mm.
care and love Shamar. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, I don't. I think it was a financial gain, and they both say it. You know, he met him at Chester Bridge, and he was homeless. He didn't have nowhere to go. Shamar let him in. You know, he took care of him, and over time, when you with somebody over time and they doing a lot for you, you know what I'm saying. You start the care and love for them. You know what I'm saying. I.
No, baby, let me tell you what you started caring love, what
Mhm.
they do for you ass. And when they get control over you and your finances because they know that you need somebody, because they see your flaws and know that you're insecure, they prey
But
on
the
that.
thing, but the
So
thing
only
about the
thing
thing
they
about
do is learn. They learn how to make you feel like they care.
Well, the only thing about Shamar is, and if you know Shamar Super, you should know that won't go on
I
because
done been one of them times.
because one thing about Shamar will keep that bank card on lock. You won't have no fucking access to it, and Shamar don't play about his fucking coins. So it was never would been a way where the boy would have had any control over Shamar's money.
Well, Shamar was just saying to me on the live that the boy think he run everything. The boy, he was spending all his money on that motherfucker. He said he felt like the boy used him to pay for him to get out of jail. That's what Shamar just said. I'm just repeating it,
Oh
baby.
well,
I'm
then
just, that's
I
my
mean I
friend.
don't know what they do.
Yeah, that's what he just said a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what they do
So
behind.
that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
I don't know what they do behind closed doors,
Okay.
but how Shamar act towards me is I know he keeps the car unlocked because anytime he pay for something, he got to unlock that motherfucker. I also do know Shamar don't play about his coins because soon as they send me a deposit, send me my money. As soon as we get to the venues, I need my money.
Well, he definitely don't play by his coins
Yeah.
because he said you owe him $4,326 to be exact and 32 cents.
He said,
Oh,
oh, and
four
what I and
thousand.
when right, do the numbers and what I owe him that for.
I don't know. He keeps saying you stole 4,322. That's what he keeps saying.
So
4,000, 4,000.
tell him when you talk to him to break it down. Say, so what do she need? What do she owe you it for? And then you come back to me and you tell me what it's being owed for. Mm.
That's what I'm like, what's going on? I say, oh my God. Man, I seen that shit. I
Hold
ain't
on.
even want
They
to believe
said
her. I
ask her.
said,
They
oh, let
said
me
ask
see.
her about the car decline. Okay. So we were in
What card decline?
we were in LA. So we were in LA. And it's this have y'all ever been to La Avenue in LA? No? Okay. So it's a bar in LA called La Avenue, and it's like a mafia cartel type of restaurant, them type of people. And in order for you to get a section, you have to spend $500. So I was like, well, let's just get us a section shit. You know what I'm saying? So we end up going in the section. Long story short, Shamar and the barber bought a Don Julio bottle, and it was for $3.50. I don't drink or smoke. They got them a hookah, and the hookah was $80. Long story short, the tab came up to literally $900 and something dollars. My dad and his wife lives in LA, so they was there. So my dad paid for his, and then the receipt came back and it says $700 and something dollars. I told Shamar to go ahead and pay for his food, and I was going to pay for the barber's food, but Shamar's phone was dead. So I swiped my card, and my card declined. And I'm like, hold up. So you know how you can log on your bank? I log into my bank, and I see I still got money in there, so I'm trying to figure why my card is declining. So I swiped it again, and it declined. So,
Thank you.
huh? Oh. So,
Oh, I was saying thank you
So
to
the
the
so the
gifters, girl.
waitress lady went to go get the owner because she looked like these black motherfuckers in here in cars declining and shit. So the owner came over there. So I said, Shamar, I said, can you come to the charging station and charge your phone and try to use your car to see if my car tripping, and if it go through, I'll send you my portion to you. So Shamar charged his phone, and then he unlocked his car, and then he tried to use his car, and it declined again on Shamar's. So mind you, now the owner is there with us. So he said, well, maybe it's the service. So he took us to the front of the restaurant where it quote unquote was supposed to be service or whatever. So we swiped the car. I swiped my car again and declined. Shamar swiped his car and it declined. So I said, so I'm looking like I don't want the man to feel like we ain't got no money and shit. So I'm like, well, sir, do you got Zelle, Apple Pay? You know what I'm saying? Like something where we could pay our tab. He was like, yeah, you can Zelle it to me. So I said, okay, well, can you split my, I said, okay, can you split my half and split Shamar half? So the bottle went on Shamar tab, Shamar food went on his tab, and the hookah went on his tab. It all came up to 530 or 515. I'm sorry. All his stuff came up to 515. So I thought the barber had money, but he didn't. So I was looking at Shamar. You know how Shamar is. Shamar was looking like, y'all got me paying for this motherfucker by myself. So I was like, you know what, Shamar? I'll Zelle you half of the bottle. So I Zelle Shamar $175. And then I said, just put the barber plate on my ticket and I'll pay for the barber. So once I Zelled the man my portion, which was $380, I turned around and Zelled Shamar $175. Shamar whole tab was $515. So he Zelled the man $515. So when we left out of the restaurant the next day, the barber posted the screenshot. It said processing, processing, processing. And all the processing was all the times we had swiped, as well as the Zelle that we Zelled the man. So Shamar was like, well, where my money at? What's going on with my money? Da, da, da. And this was the concern he had with the barber outside while they was smoking, but they never told me until we got home. When he fired the barber, that's when the barber was like, well, it's funny how now you over there talking to Kayla when you just was sitting downstairs with me telling me that you think she taking your money. So I was like, what y'all talking about? So Shamar was like, I ain't say that. So the barber was like, oh, so now you ain't say that to Misha. And then that's when he involved his girlfriend and they was trying to prove that Shamar was saying that I was taking his money. So this time, Karante's coming outside. So I'm like, so what they talking about? I'm like, pull up your bank statement so I can see what you're talking about. So when he pulled out the bank statement, all the transactions was clear off except for that one that he Zelle. So I was like, so what? So now I'm thinking the barber's lying. So I'm like, well, what transactions y'all talking about? So then he tried to explain it to me. So the girlfriend tried to be funny and say, all y'all gotta do is call the bank. The bank will tell y'all. So Shamar calls the bank and we put the bank on speaker. So we was like, hey, I said, Shamar, tell them I'm your sister and you want me to talk on your behalf. So he was like, this my sister. I want her to talk on my behalf. Da, da, da. They asked him for his name and he consented. So I'm talking to the bank. So I'm like, hey, so my brother went out of town. He went to LA and it was some transactions that declined, but it's showing up on his bank transactions. I was like, can you explain that? She was like, yes, what that is when you're out of town and you're normally not when you out of town, you're somewhere where you're not normally at and you're spending a large amount of money.
I'm
Go ahead.
I love you. You is long winded as hell. You know when people ask a question, you
Mm-hmm.
can just get straight to the point. Oh, when somebody said, because you, it gives that you try to deflect. I'm just being like, it's gives that you try to throw everybody off with all of like we gonna remember all of this and the people.
Right.
Girl, what happened with the damn decline? I went in the store. We both tried to use our card.
Right.
It declined. The people had to go to the back. They walked to the door. We had to pay. We sent the cash out. Then they said it was still processing. Girl, you see how quick I said all that, what you just said? That took us 25 minutes.
Right. Okay, so let me try to
With a bunch of information that don't matter. We just try to get to the point of whatever they asked about the card decline.
yeah,
That's
so
it's this. We went in the store, we went out to eat, we tried to do this. You got to do this. Oh, they went and bought this. They bought a bottle of Hennessy. They went and bought toilet paper. Though somebody had a French fry. Like, girl, what?
okay, so anyway, so the moral of the
Tell
story
me some more damn
the moral
wine.
of the story is when it was the Monday when we came back during the business day, the transactions was clear off. So yeah, in the beginning they thought that they thought that the restaurant took 700, 700, 500 out of his account. But on Monday, once the bank opened, it cleared off because they reached out to the merchant. So that's what he was talking about. He put up the processing
Hold on.
transaction.
Super. Hold on, quick, boo. Super, you've been out of town a lot of times. You've been out the country, actually.
Hmm.
Did your card do that? Do it be processing, 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 do all the processing and stuff like that?
They have done that. That don't mean they're going to take it out.
Right.
They'll see that
Yeah.
because they're usually supposed to send you a text. They're usually supposed to send you a text
Text.
message
Yep.
to your phone and say, "Did you try to do this?"
And we didn't get. And it
Right.
was
Okay.
crazy.
So,
It
And
was.
there you go.
but yeah, it got to be
It's
Yeah, it was
confirmed.
it
but
was
they
it
do do
was
that.
crazy because we didn't get none of that. The only thing we kept getting was decline from the man. But on that Monday when the business day opened up, it did clear, and then the lady explained it to us why they do that. So when it declined, it's still looking as a transaction, as a processing transaction, but once they see that it didn't go through, it clears off. It don't come out of your bank account. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was looking like the bank took money out 3 times of his account.
So, but none of this. So everybody paid for the food. All the food got paid for though
Yes.
at the end of the store.
Yeah.
The food got paid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Shamar paid for his, and you paid for
The barber
the
and mine.
barbers, and your daddy paid. Your daddy paid for
Yeah.
okay. Oh, so your daddy didn't pay for your food. Your daddy just paid for his.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, his and his wife.
Right.
But yeah.
And he didn't feed his daughter, and he lived there. You was visiting.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's
Right.
crazy. But okay,
Yeah.
like what?
Yeah.